Hello everyone, welcome to a new series I'm going to be doing where we're going to be going from zero. I don't even have a CDL license, so we're going to have to go through the academy and get our license and try to start our own trucking company. I am going to be using real world economics and a couple other mods I will have down in the description. And I think, yeah, this is going to be a nice series. I'm going to try to stay in first person for the most part, but sometimes I'll change the camera view. All right, without further ado, let's get started on our first lesson. All right, so it wants us to adjust our seat and steering wheel. All right, and change my seat, sit up a little higher, sit back a little bit more. Adjust the steering wheel so I can actually see the dashboard. Now let's adjust our mirrors. Try to get rid of as many blind spots as we can. Oh, the convex mirrors. I like to push them out as far as they can go. Get as much of a view as I can. And not all trucks have hood ones. Push these in pretty far and down. That way we can see right up next to the truck. A little bit up. All right. All right, we passed our first scenario. I'm gonna go through the different cameras. that isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to go into settings if it will let me. I'm using a Tobii eye tracker. So just have to adjust that real quick. Try putting it at 3. See how that does. See if I can turn my head out the window. Look at my passenger. Look at my rear seats. Look around my truck. Make sure there's no obstacles. I can see from up above. Clear view in front of me. Alright, we learned how the cameras work. Might have to change the Tobii eye tracker sensitivity a little later. Alright, it's gonna let us drive. We started our tractor up. I'm gonna drive past the dash lines. Stop, shut the engine down, and secure the truck. Alright, so start the truck up. We're gonna look around, make sure you can see. We're backing up. I failed the scenario. Well, I only did what you told me to do. Unless I can't read. We're gonna start the engine. Look around. I just wanted us to put it in reverse, okay. And then put it in drive. Release the parking brake. Go forward. Stop. Activate the parking brake. Shift into neutral. Turn off the engine. Now we did it. Alright, so now we're gonna have to reverse to the dash line and stop there. Alright, so same thing. Follow the instructions, turn it on. Look at the passenger view. Look out the driver view. Engage reverse. Take off the parking brake. And back up. Stop. Parking brake. Neutral. Off. Easy peasy. And now we're going to learn how to use our lights and our wipers. Light it up. Turn on the parking brake lights. Turn on low beams. High beams. Turn the high beams off. Left. Left off. Right. Right off. Right off. Windshield wipers. Intermediate. Slow. High speed. Oh. Looks like we have beat that scenario. Awesome. Let's do our first obstacle course. Prepare for set off. Check our surroundings. The side view mirror covers the area on the passenger side. Adjust it. Why didn't we go over that when we were going over mirrors? I did do that. What do you want me to do? Well, it says get started, drive forward. We're just gonna go. And assume. And Yeah, that was a little difficult. Because I don't think it was prompting me properly. I don't know if it's not just gonna hold my hand as much anymore. What are we gonna do here? The good old weave. Okay. I'm gonna check my mirrors. Turn the vehicle on. Oh my goodness. Collision, I failed. I wasn't paying attention. Let's try again. Check mirrors. Parking brake off. Without hitting any of the cones. This is where an actual wheel would come in here. Parking brake on, engine off. I did it. We are on our way. Alright, combined drive-in maneuver. I'm gonna drive up to it and stop. Is this the 2-point turn? Straighten out and park and secure. Alright. Check our mirrors. A little bit more? Hmm. Well, this is where I actually change cameras. And hit the cone. I am making myself look terrible here. Let me check our mirrors. Start up. Drive forward. A little bit more they're saying. Hit the cone again probably. Oh my goodness. This is taking me back to my driver's ed days. It is giving me flashbacks to parallel parking. Let's skip the check-in mirror state. I'm gonna try this angle. This is the angle I normally use when I back up. You stop a little early. Go back. And they want us to take a wide turn here. It's a sharp turn. I hit the brakes too hard there. Brake. Engine off. Finally, I did it. Holy. And that wasn't even parallel parking. I see if there's a parallel parking module. Yeah. This is where I will. I really want. Alright, I'm gonna go here. Stop in the parking spot. We can do that. Turn the truck on. Parking brake. I did a really good job. In this view. You have such a wide area there. I doubt that I followed the path that they followed, but the parking brake on and turn the engine off. There we go. This one might be different. It's literally just parallel parking. So we don't need them to tell us what to do. So I have never parallel parked in this game. And I am not good at it in the real world. Oof. I gotta cut that wheel. Oh, how much is it? Not that much gas, holy. Goodness. E-brake on, turn it off. We pass. Telling you, if only I could have that camera angle when I was learning in the real world. Alright, so we're gonna put everything together and see if I have learned anything. Okay. Cameras look good. Start it up. Into the wide hairpin turn. Complete the hairpin turn. Thank goodness. Yeah, this is why I like driving over cabs. Because their turning radius is just so much better. That's a really sharp turn. Oof. Somehow I feel like if I actually had a trailer behind me, I would not have made that. This is a tight turn, so we're just gonna. We're gonna go like I'll take this out like that. Slow down. Take it straight and slow down. You're doing good so far. From what I can see and tell. There's as much room as they give me. Keep it at a low speed. No, I ain't rushing. Stop in the designated area. All right. And one time I actually go over. Secure the truck and turn the engine off. And I did it. Nice. An advanced course. All right. Before we go any further, we're going to actually end it there today. Take a break. This is more nerve-wracking than I thought it would be. Like and subscribe to continue this journey. Hoping to eventually own our own trucking company. Until next time, thank you for watching.